This character appears as a creature with a bright yellow face, which, despite its typically energetic nature, now looks pale and tired. Its eyes are barely open, as if it hasn't slept well or is ill. On its head, it wears headphones, one of which is broken, adding an extra layer of strangeness to its condition. Its body is wrapped in bandages, possibly indicating wounds or injuries. Raddy now appears as a true mutant. His face is black, slashed through by a harsh red line, resembling a prohibition symbol. He has bandaged part of his face, hiding either wounds or inner suffering. A red tie completes his appearance, giving him a tragic yet formal look. His aura is gloomy and sorrowful, as if he has lost something precious. This new Raddy stands as a grim symbol of struggle, denial, and inner despair. Clukr has survived a severe injury. His head is entirely wrapped in bandages, hiding the traces of blood. One eye remains, but is now deeply sunken into the skull, giving him a grim and haunting appearance. Despite the damage, Clukr holds on to his essence. His musical symbol remains with him, and he continues to create music as if sound is his last tie to who he once was. Funbot is a robot that looks like it was assembled hastily or incorrectly. His face, displayed on an electronic screen, shows genuine confusion and bewilderment, as if he doesn't quite understand what's happening around him. His movements are clumsy, and he seems a little odd, as if every step he takes is an awkward attempt to make sense of the world. Funbot was built for fun, but now he appears lost within his own purpose. Gray has turned a muted green-gray, but his personality remains the same, grumpy and contemplative. His tired eyes stare into the distance, as if dreaming of a different life. Perhaps he has worked too hard, and now longs for a much-needed vacation. His appearance resembles that of a perpetually dissatisfied cat, worn out by the world around him. Gray seems caught between harsh reality and his distant dreams of escape. Brud looks like he has survived a brutal encounter. His brown bucket helmet is cracked and bitten, as if someone tried to tear off his head, but the bucket protected him. One of his eyes has been replaced with a glowing robotic blue eye, suggesting serious injury or a transformation. His teeth are jagged, uneven, and sparse, resembling those of a mutant. Ready for a challenge? According to statistics, only 3% of viewers manage to like the video and subscribe to the channel before the timer runs out. Write a comment if you made it in time. Vineria has undergone a painful transformation. After consuming too much poor quality fertilizer, she has turned into a pale, sickly plant. Wilted purple flowers droop from her head, no longer vibrant with life. Her eyes are now pitch-black voids, and her mouth looks broken and torn away. Once a lively, green being, Vineria is now just a fading shadow of what she used to be, a sorrowful symbol of decay and loss. Owakcx has turned more yellow than green, as if he has survived a terrible fire. His surface appears scorched, with bloodstains marking his face and body, giving him a haunting and tragic look. Despite this, he clutches a few flowers, perhaps trying to ease his sorrow or hold onto a piece of hope. His appearance reflects a battle between despair and the desperate attempt to preserve a spark of goodness within. Owakcx is a shadow of who he once was, but he still clings to the light. Sky has transformed into a terrifying mutant. His face is torn apart from within, with his eyes hanging out on thin strands. His body, resembling a blue teddy bear, is stained with blood, the marks of a horrific mutation. The remnants of his former shape are barely recognizable beneath the horrors of his transformation. Sky now appears as something half alive, half broken, forever trapped between innocent vulnerability and monstrous change. Mr. Sunday has changed dramatically now, glowing a bright, heated orange, as if overwhelmed by tension. His face shows pure panic, with wide eye holes and a downturned mouth, as if something terrible has happened. He looks like he has completely lost control and has no idea what to do next. His once warm and confident presence has transformed into a symbol of fear and confusion. Even his usual radiance now feels dimmer, clouded by anxiety. Durple has undergone a frightening mutation now, brown in color, with a single head wrapped in dark bandages adorned with strange flowers. His face is blank and silent, and sharp, menacing teeth line his lower jaw. These teeth seem to declare that Durple is no longer capable of friendship or warmth. His former personality is now barely recognizable, replaced by a being marked by danger and isolation. Jevin has transformed beyond recognition. His once distinct hood has faded into a muted purple and blends into his dark figure. His eyes have vanished, leaving only hollow, empty sockets that give him an eerily haunting appearance. His form is shrouded in darkness, as if he has lost a part of himself in some unknown event. Now Jevin appears as a silent shadow, full of mystery and loss. His presence feels cold, silent, and empty. Mr. Tree has undergone a dramatic transformation. His old body was seemingly cut down, but from the stump, a new sprout has begun to grow. Now he is a young green shoot with tiny leaves and a gentle smile. This sprout symbolizes his healing and a hopeful return to goodness, casting off the darkness that once surrounded him. His new beginning promises growth, renewal, and a future where he might once again become a strong and kind tree. Mr. Tree has been given a second chance at life. Tunner appears as a mutant hybrid between a reptile and an alien. His body is covered in pale white skin, with strange tendrils sprouting from his head. One eye is tightly shut, while the other is missing entirely, leaving behind an empty, bleeding socket. A worn brown cowboy hat rests atop his head, giving him the look of a wounded cowboy discharged from battle. Tunner stands as the image of a survivor who has lost parts of himself through brutal struggles. Wenda was once a white cat, but after a tragic event, her appearance has changed beyond recognition. Now she is covered in a pale, milky hue, her head tightly wrapped in bandages that conceal heavy injuries. Her eyes are barely visible beneath the wrapping, and her mouth, hidden behind the cloth, shows no teeth. Wenda now stands as a living memory of pain, loss, and fragility, with only a faint echo of the creature she used to be. Pinki now appears frightening and unsettling. Her face is tightly wrapped in bandages, covering her damaged eyes and distorted jaw. The bandages stretch across her face, and her jaw remains permanently open, exposing sharp, jagged teeth. Once sweet and innocent, Pinki now looks wild and dangerous. Her former charm has been replaced by a raw, animalistic presence. Her new appearance radiates pain, rage, and a sense of loss. This character has a sly, almost sinister expression, which contrasts with his friendly gesture. He greets everyone in Sprunki with a raised hand and a hat in the other, but his smile clearly hides something more. Dressed in a formal black suit with a tie, he gives off a sense of formality, but there's something suspicious in his eyes. Despite his friendly gesture, everyone knows that behind it lies not only friendliness, but a hint of danger. Friends, don't forget to check out my second channel. The link is in the description, where you'll find even more videos.